guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman, and welcome back to a ranty style video. God, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, isn't it? So strap yourself in, we're going to have a good old laugh, and it's going to be all about Tinder. Now, Tinder I used last year during 2020. It was pre-lockdown. I actually got it on the 2nd of January 2020. New year, new me and all this shit, and I was out on a night out with my work friends because I was working on New Year's Day. So I couldn't actually go out. So I went out the day later and they're like, you should get Tinder, mate, after a few drinks. And I was like, yeah, alright, then I'll download it. Let's get Tinder. And I'm going to tell you what happened in those 3 months that I had it. Okay, so you can well imagine how well it went. So I'm going to offer you some tips and guidance on how to make Twitter a success and not follow my lead. Okay, so there you go. Wise words of wisdom here from the Moaning Yorkshireman. It's not just a rant, it's also going to be tips and hints. You've got it all in one video, aren't you lucky buggers? So, the first tip I'm going to give you is, don't get Tinder on a drunken night out, because I got the, well, like, yeah, let's do it, we're at the pub, enjoying ourselves, having a few drinks, and they're like, yeah, alright, so I downloaded it, got the app, made me profile picture just with what photos I had on my phone at the time and stuff, and that was alright, and then my two friends called, I'm not going to tell you the names, but the Jack and Dick, so I will, they said, oh, I'll tell you what you should do, mate, is give us your account so we can look for people when you're not on it. I was like, yeah, sounds like a brilliant idea at 2:30 in the morning when I'm sloshed. Sounded fantastic, so I gave them the code so they had access to my account, so Dick and Jack went off. And they were like, yeah, you know, we'll sort it out for you. And then when I used to come back onto my phone after another day, I thought, oh, I'll do a bit more swiping. I'd all of a sudden decided I liked Asian men. But not just Asian men in the UK, Asian men in the whole world. So I had people 7,000 miles away liking my account, and I was going, what the fuck's happening here? When I'm swiping it, it's just all these Asian men. I'm like, that's not gone well. So I told them to change it back, and they're like, oh, yeah. So they changed it back and then they swapped it again. So I got really fucked off with it. So I deleted it. So I got rid of it. So I was like, that's it. Failed attempt. Never doing it again. Anyway, then a couple of lasses at work were like, oh no, you should definitely try it another go. You know, your failed first attempt was because your mates had been on your account. So that's hint number 1. Never let your mates on your account. Because they don't mean the goodness of it. Oh, we'll help you, mate. We'll help you. We'll sort you out with your last. No, you won't. You just fucked my life up even more than it already is. So cheers, lads. So then the lasses at work were like, look, I'll help you set up a profile. I recommend this, by the way. Let a lass who you know set up the profile for you, because they know what they're after. They know what they want, you see. So that's all right. So anyway, set it up again, had another go. Brilliant, fantastic. But then, for some reason, I don't know if I got a free, I think it was found out to be a super chat afterwards. I've no idea, I can't remember. But when I first got it, first time around with my friends that were hacking my account, they'd either paid for the super chat for me or I got it free, because I could see who liked me. But when I set it up the second time, I couldn't see who liked me, so it was all blurred. So I had to find out who had liked me, if that made sense. So they're like, oh, get super chat for only $1.99. I thought, here we go, $1.99, I'm in here. I can swipe right to them as well, because I can see who they are. Fantastic stuff, we're in. So I got like 8 or 9 likes, I know, dizzying heights, and I thought, here we go, I can do this. So I paid this $1.99 for it, and the 9 of them, 8 of them were lads. I'm like, what's gone on here? What has gone on here? They'd set the preferences up, the lasses at work, to have it so that I only saw women on my account, but I was free and visible to everyone. So I got 8 lads and 1 lass that liked me. So I was well pissed off. But at least paying that $1.99, I noticed the error of the ways and quickly changed it. Jesus sake. So yeah, it went well there. But anyway, I persevered, I carried on, and I was like, right, okay, we've got it sorted now, we've got it sorted. But then I kept coming across these accounts that were like, I just didn't get on with them, let's put it this way. So, you know, you got a picture of a lass there, you're like, oh, quite nice. You read the description, and it's like, she'll say like, serious inquiries only. I'm like, I'm not buying a fucking car. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, only swipe right if you're serious. Like, what? What the fuck? Like, I'm going to come around and kick your tyres or something. I don't get that. So yeah, serious inquiries only. If they put that, I put no. I thought, what the fuck are you on Tinder for? Where you're literally just swiping left and right based on appearance. So yeah, so there you go. So that was one of the things that annoyed me. And then the other one that annoyed me was as well, like, bearing in mind, like, I'm 26 now, so the chances of meeting someone that is still not got a kid or anything are quite slim. So, you know, maybe not for my cup of tea, but it's hard to get. So, you know, that's something I could... But the people that were like, 24, I've got a child! In big capital letters, like, fuck me. My child means more to me than you ever will. Right, okay then. Right, that's that sorted then. I mean, I kind of get that, but you didn't need to fucking spell it out in black and white, did you? Jesus sake. So yeah, I mean, they were honest, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So that annoyed me. So anyway, they all got no's. They all got no's. And then I was swiping right to a few, swiping right, like, okay, yeah, I'm still not getting any matches, still not getting any matches. And then eventually a few started to filter through, and before you asked me, my range was about 60 miles or 70 miles or whatever it was. So I was broadening my horizons, you know. Age limit from 21 to 30, so slap bang in the middle of my price range. So I thought, yep, fantastic, we got this sus like. And then I was like getting likes. I was like, okay, here we go. And then I matched. I was like, oh, here we are, we're in here. So I thought, right, how do I start it off? How do I start this off? So this lass called Jessica, I can't remember if that were her name, but I'm using it. She was called Jessica, and she was on there. And I thought, right, I'll message her. So I was like, well, what do I put? How do I start a conversation? Women never start the conversation. They're always down to the men. I thought, right, she must have liked me. So I just put, hi, seen you like my profile. I mean, you think about it now, I just don't know what I'm doing. So I just put, hi, seen you like my profile and everything. Did you fancy meeting up? Do you want to chat a bit more or whatever? And her reply was, sorry, didn't mean to swipe yes, lol, and then blocked me. So I was like, cheers, love, thank you very much for that. Thanks, that's right boosting my confidence. You didn't mean to swipe right to me. Great, fantastic stuff. So that annoyed me. Anyway, carried on persevering as I do. So I thought, right, that were maybe a shit way to start a chat up line. Hi, would you like to meet up? Or, hi, would you like to talk further? Would you like to know more? You know, like reading the fucking instruction manual. So I thought, no, that's a crap way of doing it. This time, I'm going to start with a joke. I'm quite I'm a laughable guy, you know. If you can't take the piss out yourself, you can't take the piss out of anyone. So I thought, you know, get that down, get the nail bedded. So I matched up with this other lass. I thought, brill, here we go. This is it. This is my big moment. So, I put in, hi, what's black, white and red all over? Her reply was, piss off fuckboy. I know, that's what I thought as well. I was like, where'd you get that from? And I just replied back, put, no, zebra with a nappy rash actually. And then she replied, oh, that's really funny actually. Would you like to hook up? I'm like, whoa, hang on a minute, you just called me a fuckboy a minute ago. And now you want to hook up? I'm like, yeah, if the boot's on the other foot, it's fine, is it, love? Is that how that works? I mean, I'm not a fuckboy anyway. I might be able to offer a bit of a chub rub. but yeah, so I was like, oh, God. So anyway, that went no further. Yeah, and just generally, just annoyed me. It aggravated the shit out of me. But yeah, as my progress on Tinder was lessening and I was getting less likes and everything, Tinder noticed this and were like, would you like to pay for more upgrades? Like, you need help now. Would you like to give us more money and we'll help you? I was like, no, I'm alright, thanks, I'm alright. And then in the end, I just ended up deleting it. We got into lockdown and then still no one was swiping white and they were bored. No one swiped right. I was like, you're all in your fucking houses doing nothing. Like, the most you can do is just swipe yes to everyone. No, still no. So I was like, nah. So I fucked it off, got rid of it, and never used it again. So there you go. That was my life on Tinder. So any hints and tips? Maybe don't start with a joke. Maybe don't ask if you want to know any more information, like an instruction manual. Don't let your friends have the account. Any of them that are like serious inquiries only on their half with the fucking in the messaging thing in the comments. Don't swipe yes to them because they're just going to be a nightmare. I mean, serious inquiries only, and you're on Tinder. I mean, that the irony's there, isn't it, really? And just generally don't use it. Don't have Tinder as an app. It's shit. It's absolutely shit. So don't bother with it. And there you go. That was my advice on Tinder, really. Don't have it. Don't use it anymore. I've got the Northern Rail app though, ladies. So, you know, if you fancy a trip to Sheffield on a little, what they're called, sprinter train, then, oh, I'm your guy. Get refund as well. Because Northern Rail round here is that shit that every time I've used public transport, it just keeps getting cancelled. And then you're like, oh, you've got to pay a £10 deposit to then try and get your money back for a train you've never been on. Like, what? How backwards is that? Get the Northern Rail app
And what you can do is, you can request a refund if you've not downloaded your ticket on there. So I just get to Sheffield, a refund, yeah. That's for all the times you fucked me over when I can't get a train back from Donny. And I've got to get a taxi and pay 40 quid. So, piss off. So yeah, there you go. That wasn't why you called anyway, it was about Tinder. But there you go, Northern Rail app, get it, and then you can get your refund straight away. It's brilliant. So, yeah, just don't use Northern Rail either, basically. But if you have to, get a refund and get the app. Perfect, good stuff. Right, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you for another video soon, and much love.